Okay, guys, I'm live, which is a good thing. So everyone that's going to be in the chat room at some point. I wish I was more prepared for this. Quite honestly, I was prepared for it last week, but obviously, with the likes of what went off in the world and everything, that they delayed it till this week. So I'm not that much prepared for this. To obviously go live and everything, I had everything set up ready, my lighting that I recently purchased, etc. So this is one thing that I'm really looking forward to find out what the PlayStation 5 is all about. I've got it running through my PS4, so obviously that's why you get the reflector, obviously, of that. I'm greeted at the moment with the PlayStation logos. Quite honestly, if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icons so you'll be notified anytime when you do any videos. When I do any videos for you guys, I've got 3 people tuning in. This is a massive feat for me. And I'm really, really excited about this console because I've only watched one of the trailer reveals earlier on today, and that was FIFA 21. I'm an avid FIFA player. I do not share it on my social media as such, but I like to talk about obviously the things. And the way I saw in that trailer, they literally teased towards VR compatibility. Now, I don't have a VR headset, but I will be invested in one at some point. How's it going, Luke? On more original games, less of remake and remasters. I actually agree with you, Luke, with that because I'm sick and tired of seeing them. The one game that I'm really looking forward to, Luke, and obviously whoever else is watching, that I'm really looking forward to Cyberpunk. You know, I know the world has probably already said that game, but I've been looking forward to that as the same level as GTA 5 when that first came out on the PlayStation 3, and then obviously I upgraded when the PlayStation 4 came out, and then played it through that. I enjoyed playing GTA 4. I mean GTA 5 on the PlayStation 5, but at the moment I do not buy that many games because, like Luke says, lack of originality and sort of remakes and remasters. Um, yeah, that's what throw me on some of the games that came out for the PlayStation 4. I was really hyped for it, other than obviously for the likes of FIFA, GTA 5, and obviously on those sort of platforms. So I'm really, really looking forward to what PlayStation 5 has to offer for us to actually have as gamers. But the way they're going to reveal this, they're already putting this on their YouTube channel, like I've mentioned. I had to log into my YouTube channel on the PlayStation 4, as well as obviously live stream this through my laptop. I'm hoping it's not going to lag or cut out on me because, quite honestly, sometimes it's quite hard with online gaming on certain games. But saying that, GTA runs fine on it. FIFA 20 that I never got because of obviously all the bugs in that lot. I think they were rushing, if you want to class it as, for a release date on that. I was going to pick that up. Obviously, like I mentioned, John Tom, the only thing is disappointing. Apparently, they will not release any more new games for the PS4 once the PS4. The thing is, don't listen to. The thing is, I've just read your comment, John, that don't listen to the rumors and speculations. I never do, especially when it comes to like professional wrestling. I never listen to the rumors and speculations, but sometimes I actually latch onto something that I like the sound of. But end of the day, you look at the way when, if I remember rightly, the PlayStation 4 came out. Look how many versions of the FIFA that came out. I think FIFA 20 actually or 19 was the last rendition of for the PlayStation 3, if I recall. It was the same when the PlayStation 3 came out. They were still pumping out FIFA for that. So you never know, John. You never know with PlayStation the way they do things. But at least the one thing is, if the one thing is, I would love to them to have where you can actually put the games that you've already got, and if they do a remaster like Luke was on about, he wants more originality games. How about if they put it on the last console? How much? I'll give you a guess in a minute, Luke. If you put like the old PlayStation 4 version in the console, it'll give you the ultimate download, so you can actually play the PlayStation 5 version for free. I would love them to do that, so where it can actually render the graphics, etc. And then obviously you transfer all your game data or your game saves and everything over to the new console. That'd be another thing, and it'd be nice if they actually could actually with past games and everything that I've always wanted this. Like when wrestling game comes out or FIFA game comes out, if you want like the latest version and you've already got a copy of the game without, um, instead of automatically downloading the kits, give it like a expansion pack, DLC, like to download this season's kits if people can't afford the new games. Either way, they're charging a little fee, but they're still making the money in the long run. I do apologise about the lighting, guys. I look like Violet from what do you call it, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when she's blown up. But Luke, you've asked me how much you think the PlayStation 5 will cost. It's very hard to say because I don't want to overprice it. Because end of the day, comparing to the likes of the new Xbox, it just reminds me of a PC. A PC tower. But a lot of speculations. I didn't see the price on that. If that's been released, or is that being released tomorrow? But I'm more focused on the PlayStation 5. I would say, rough guess, they'll probably do it around about £430. I don't know how much that's in US dollars or what you call it, US dollars to the Canadian dollars or whatever yens or whatever currency. I'm not that well in advance, so I'm just going to say this is going to be probably about 430 quid. Yeah, decent. If you get it for, you have to be precise. Why didn't you just say 400? But are they going to make this game console compatible? I mean, backwards compatible, far as PlayStation 1. And then, to be honest, it's going to be such a powerful kit because there was actually speculations and all that like it's going to be compatible with 8K TVs. I've only this year upgraded to 4K, so God forbid when 8K finally comes out, I'm dreading it, absolute dreading it because how much that will be to buy another add-on. I know my PlayStation 4 is not the Pro Edition. That was one. This is probably the longest PlayStation that I've actually had since PlayStation. Which one was it? PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 survived a long time. PlayStation 1 I went through when I was growing up. I went through about 2 or 3 of those because I burned out the engine on Driver. PlayStation 3 I got within the first year. I got the Death. I forget what they called it. Red Light Death. That was it. I got that. But PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, sorry, that I've actually had since this console came out in the stores. And I really want to get back to work, and then I can start saving up for PlayStation 5. I'm just really hoping there's original games like Luke was on about earlier on. A few years ago, Tesco's had PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 for the same price. Really? They really priced that up wrong. One thing that actually shocked me for a FIFA release, I've already buy every FIFA normally every year, but last year's I gave them edge because of all the glitches and bugs and that lot, and then obviously, so oh great, typical. My connection is unstable, so you're probably going to get this on the backup and everything. But one thing is, I'm going to say to you guys is the one FIFA title, I forget which one it was. They were charging literally full price for it. It was on the PlayStation 3. I think it was 14 or 15. I can't remember which. And it was so shoddy. It was actually a shoddy game. And I went to Tesco's. I literally, because I was looking for it everywhere, didn't go to the midnight launch. I went to Tesco's in Victoria Centre in my city in Nottingham. That I said, "Have you got any copies of FIFA left?" It was like, "Yeah, we've got them." And then they scanned it in, £25 on launch day. I was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah, okay." Everywhere else was charging like 50 quid. So it's resulted in half. Jump on. There will be one best thing that ever made. Yeah, agreed. That's why I would love it. It was back as far as PlayStation 1. It'd be nice if they had like an adapter you could actually put in, like, when GameCube released, what was it, the Game Boy Color thing, like if you could put adapters to the PlayStation 5 or the 4 where you can play your PSP games or your PS Vita games. It'd be nice if they ever did that, but they never did, which kind of sucks. They may have released it in Japan, I don't know. I don't know, because my screen's just gone black. Oh, it's gone blue again. So music, if I weren't talking to you guys, I would be falling asleep because it's really soothing. It's going through my, if you can just hear it, I've got it on low, just in case I get a copyright strike. You never know with YouTube and PlayStation. That the music I've got on down low, but it's going through my 7. It'd be nice to have a nice reveal of GTA. It'd be nice to do this as a PlayStation 5 release title because I want it polished. I don't want them to rush it. So, I do not want them to rush PlayStation 5 games, rush them out when they first come out. It'd be nice to actually have a GTA as a exclusive to the PlayStation 5. How's it going, Peck? Even though GTA 4 had a better graphics than San Andreas. I always find with games like in the earlier consoles were harder to complete, but with GTA 5, I actually went out my way and I actually completed that game within 2 days, and then I got bored of it because obviously I was waiting for online to come out. With I was so hoping this was going to be done last week, but it's great you guys joining me here on Pacemaker Diaries, aka Gavin Fletcher's channel. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. I'm hoping my internet is strong enough that I can actually do and get away with numerous. I don't know why. No, about the likes of PlayStation 5 because it's annoying me at the moment. It keeps flashing up. Please wait whilst we connect you. A lot of people are streaming this. I can understand because obviously certain things around the world, but obviously with computer games, that's another way I escape from the reality. Well, everything's being damped down. Saying that, I've just thought if people are that PC against certain things, they remember all the claims that people have offended with GTA 5, Rockstar for certain things. So if this is going to be like this on the past gen to current gen, imagine what it's going to be like on next gen. If people are that easily offended, it frustrates me as it is. So that's what I mean. Once again, I do apologise about the mess in the background. I don't know if my gaming setup in progress, that's where I'm streaming it from. It's just really, really frustrating at the moment. Any more questions, please leave them in the chat at some point today. You can always ask me anything. But I'm really excited for PlayStation 5. I was just being honest with you. There weren't that much originality, like Luke pointed out earlier on, in the stream. But it just frustrates me, though. And that's my honest point of view. Just think, there's another game that I do like playing is The Crew 2. God, I'm sweating. I would take this off, but I might get flagged for nudity. I deserve to. Well, it's great you guys tuning in with me on this experience. Don't expect that I know all technical jargon, like what they're trying to explain. I'm hoping it's got a good loading time. There was actually speculations that game loading certain things in the gaming world that you expect the with San Andreas stories. That would have been an interesting prequel to actually have, likes of how CJ was sent to prison, etc. You know, they actually followed suit with the